Welcome back. Now, rapper KiD is popularly known for his unorthodox rise to fame, having created a massive buzz on the streets, the internet, as well as topping charts. He still proves why he's still in the game. Well, he has been giving back to the community by getting students to school, which also inspired him to go back to school. The newly graduate launched his new music podcast titled The Hanger, and has new music coming in the new year. Well, he joins us in studio to tell us more. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I hear you're done with school. How was that?
Pretty interesting. It was an 18-month course. I studied here at Bram at Revolution Media Academy. And for me, I think it just allowed me to broaden my understanding of music, because I felt like I was only operating at a certain level, and I felt like I wanted to just go a bit deeper. So I think it afforded me all those tools, and you know what, coming out on the other end, I feel so much more empowered, and I feel like I can really express on a higher level.
But what was it that said, no, but you're not qualified enough? What was it, or what incident led you to say, okay, I'm going back to school?
I think that feeling inside, to be quite honest, you know, when I looked at the trajectory of my career, I did feel like, you know what, I've done some memorable things, but the dreams that I have for myself are so much bigger, they're so much scarier. So I had to I had to really introspect and look at, am I ready to achieve the dreams, or do I need to pick up certain tools? And for me, I think one thing that was very clear was the fact that I needed to just get a deeper understanding of the industry and music itself. So that's why I decided to then take that step.
Yeah. Speaking of dreams, The Hanger, is it one of them? Tell us a little bit about that.
Funny enough, I think it is. I think for the journey that I'm on and with the dreams that I have, I realized that a show like The Hanger actually played an important role in just amplifying my expression, you know. I think when I've now sat on the other side and interviewed other artists, it sort of gives me, you know, I'm a camera actor. They have that negative.
Yes.
It gives me the other side of the picture, you know, and it allows me to really understand everything that goes into it. But more importantly, I think it allowed me to amplify my voice. And the minute I'm able to amplify my voice, I think I'm able to express more authentically, and people are, I guess, able to connect a bit better with everything that I'm doing.
But why the decision to go the podcast route? Was that the easiest way to say, okay, this is what I want to say, and this is how I want to express myself?
Yeah, look, I think I looked at the market and I thought, look, the times that we're in, people are consuming information through these specific platforms. And I think opportunity met just what I was looking at the specific time. So I thought, what better way to amplify my brand and to actually just reintroduce myself to my audience who primarily know me for just giving them raps. And so let me sit and interview and get a deeper knowledge of other artists.
Yeah.
And it's such an interesting act, because you sort of have to diminish yourself. You know, as an artist, I think you end up feeling like you're the main character.
Right.
But now once you're on the other side of the table and you have to interview the other artists, I think it really does a lot for your character development, and that's what it did for me.
And how much of what you hear from the podcast do you think will inspire the new music that we expect in 2024?
Jeez, I think all of it.
Yeah.
Everything. So the type of genres that we chose to cover are everything that SA has to offer. So our type of hip hop, you know, you've got Afro pop, you've got the emerging sounds like Amapiano, you've got Afro soul. So all of those genres sort of influenced the type of music that I now make, because you can imagine I got to sit and be front row and dig into the minds of the people who give us those sounds. And I think the type of artist that I am is an artist who is a sponge.
Yeah.
So the X in KiD X is the sum of.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I'm the sum of all my influences. I'm the sum of all the music that I grew up on. I'm the sum of everything that's currently happening in SA. And I think I've been able to soak that up through that platform, and it's definitely gonna reflect when people hear my new music.
Yeah. And in that new music, what themes do you explore?
Fatherhood, my journey through music. I explore South African culture, be it the lifestyle that a person in my age group would find themselves experiencing. I explore me. I explore my journey, transcendence. I explore topics like meditation, which is a topic that I've touched on before, and just a journey of sort of becoming your best possible self.
And collaborations, that's a huge part of, this journey and the industry. Speak to us
100%.
about what collaborations you have in mind, and given the, the vision that you have for the new music for 2024.
So with collaborations, for me, it sort of becomes the last part of the puzzle. What I normally do is I go in there, I put down all my ideas, I put down everything that I feel like I've got on my heart that I want to express, and then I sit back and I look at the canvas and I decide, okay, such and such a piece would need this, and then I'll call that person. But collaboration in general for me has been a very integral part of my career. I think I'm a serial collaborator, if we could coin such a term. I love feeding off the next person's energy and us creating working towards a common goal, So with the coming year, you're gonna hear a number of collaborative projects from me with different artists, with different producers and so forth. Because I do feel like my calling is bigger than just me solely locking myself up and working by myself.
All right, KiD, I'm excited to hear what you have to offer for us. In studio with us, thank you so much for coming, is rapper KiD talking to us about his music qualification, his podcast, and the new music that he will release in the new year, which we're all excited about.